Hello, beautiful souls. I'm munching on some watermelon. We're welcoming in all the four corners, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, all of our team members that are here, Kleenex, of unconditional love and light for our highest and best good, are here with us now. I'm just doing some content, warming up with the cards to start with. I split on the Emperor and the Knight of Cups. Strategic, incoming information, romance, passion. All right, we'll see where this lands. These decks are really well shuffled because I've been playing with them a lot. So what messages are here for the collective, the signs, the synchronicities, the codes? All right, what do we have for the collective, please and thank you? And now the Emperor's on the bottom of the deck with the King of Pentacles. All right, there's definitely this Emperor, Empress, King and Queen balance. There's this definitely divine union energy that has been coming through. So if you're receiving this, it could go a few different ways because this is a collective message, right? So you already know that you have balanced your feminine and masculine. You balance the light and the dark. You dance with the dark. All right, you dance with the shadows. You've integrated your shadows. Or if you're receiving this on the other end, you're just in this beginning process and you're being called to do that work before the other things continue to unfold, right? Feeling like you've been stuck or trapped in this devil-like energy, controlled, puppeteered around, right? We're going to keep the devil hidden here. And if the devil chooses to come out, we will see it fast. So we've got the Page of Wands and the Chariot right now. The first two energies out. Let me kind of... So this is the very inner child energy. Very fiery, very passionate, very creative. Again, knows who they are and just goes dancing and playing and creating the world. And there's something coming up quickly. We've got the yin and the yang, the light and the dark. The Emperor, of course, drives the Chariot. We've got the number 7 here. All right, so we've got this very powerful energy coming out here to start with, okay? All right, so what else do we have for the collective, please and thank you? There's been a lot of Fool energy this week. There's been a lot of High Priestess energy, Moon energy. We are, well, how many days? We're 5 days out from this new moon in Aries. So if you know what your big 3 is, your sun, your moon, and your rising, and mine is, my sun is in Libra, of course, I'm a Libra sign. My moon is in Cancer, and my rising is in Aries. All right, so the moon, something, again, major arcana, hidden. Something has been hidden. Again, there's that water energy, that Cancer energy. You're very connected to the moon cycles. You know that transitions throughout this process, in most of your life, if you were to pay attention, have landed around a full moon cycle and a new moon cycle, or they're in between, before, middle, and beginning of end of the moon cycles. I can literally, because I've documented everything since this time last year, a little bit before, a lot of major massive transformations have happened during these new moons and full moon cycles. Again, we've got wolves are significant. You're seeing symbolisms of the yin and the yang, the light and the dark. Whether you're seeing white animals and black animals, whether that's in the nature or just in the algorithm. All right, something is being revealed. 18 significant. So something is being revealed. What is this reveal? What is being revealed to the collective? Well, I mean, we know what's going on in the collective. That shit is crumbling, and a lot of us that have been awakened for a long fucking time are just waiting for the fucking disclosure. But a lot of people that get really caught up in it, that they forget things have to be strategic, like that chess piece, you know, that the Emperor is held. Things have to be strategic, because if things are rolled out too soon, that could create more of a problem in the collective consciousness, because not enough people are awake. The percentage of people are not awake, and that could create a bigger issue, even though we are just so fucking exhausted. We've been waiting patiently for this information, as if you've been waiting patiently for your next move. Source has always got your back, right? But you've been sitting and just like, you know, sitting there looking at nature, you know, really getting your thing on. 4 Cups energy. You've been just kind of just waiting patiently, and Source is always there, got your back. I'm going to read the energy off of this book and just see What other channeled information wants to come through? Yeah, you feel like you've been missing out. You feel like you've been blocked, right? But not blocked like that devil energy. Yes, maybe up until a certain point, the devil energy was blocking you until you went through this awakening and you cleared that out. But now you're like, what the fuck, source? You feel like you've been missing out opportunities. Like you feel like where's my manifestations? All right, you've been blocked for a purpose. It's divinely guided. All right. This also might mean if you're feeling blocked, just to meditate on it. All right. If you're feeling frustrated, breathe, meditate, take a walk, give it to source, have a conversation. Just like I'm having a conversation with you, get into nature and start just talking to source and say, what the fuck? All right. All right. So know and have gratitude and appreciation for everything, even if you kind of feel like you're in this energy. All right. And know that source has got big plans for you. All right. Feel the fullness and the richness in your life. Look at the beauty all around you. Look at the beauty in the trees and the skies and in the cups and the rainbows. Find the beauty, okay? Even when you're sitting in this sacred pause, waiting. I don't know where I put the cards. That's really weird. Oh, they're hiding under my kneecap. All right, what else do we have? What is this? Big surprise. You've had to like step into this Queen of Swords energy, right? You've had to, right? Kind of guard yourself, go within, cut those people out, those emotions, right? Those attachments. You had to detach. You had to get up out of these lower chakras, heal the lower chakras, step into your truth. Spirit's been guiding you, looking beyond, right? Looking beyond the illusion, seeing beyond the illusion, and know that there are bigger and better things out here. You've known this, you can feel this, but you've had to take this off with their heads stance, this Queen of Swords energy, standing in your truth, not taking bullshit, not creating more confrontation, but just saying like, yeah, you can behave that way. That's not okay for me. I still love you from a distance, but yeah, I'm not going to allow you in my energy anymore because you don't deserve a place there, right? People behave the way they behave because that's allowing. Let's say you're standing in your authenticity. I'll just give this as an example. You're standing in your authenticity and you're around other people that you trigger, because I guarantee you do, and you will trigger them. And what happens is it'll trigger those things that are those core wounds that are unhealed, then and they express those behaviors, those very childlike behaviors towards you. They project that. So just understand it's a projection of their core wounds. It's nothing to do with you. It's none of your business. But you have to say, no, it's not okay for you to treat me that way, and just walk away and set healthy boundaries, okay? Because you set the healthy boundaries, all right? And this is healthy boundaries even with partners, right? Especially if you're in this energy here. This is the Two of Cups. This is that twin soul energy, okay? And yes, it could mean a divine, a twin, not a twin soul, a soulmate, not a soulmate, geez, oh Pete, come on. A soul family member, right, that you're deeply connected with. It's non-romantic. But when I see this is like the perfect balance of the feminine and the masculine, the perfect balance of the yin and the yang, the light and the dark. And you are a power to be reckoned with. You're very powerful individually, and then when you come into physical union and you go out into the world, those blended frequencies, you're two of one. Basically, you're two different physical avatars with one stream of energy. So let's say we look at this as that tentacle of your oversoul, right? Who decided to split itself up into two different, sorry, I'm going to change my TV here. Oh, it's going to change on me. Oh, well. Right? So you split itself off, but you're coming back into union, and because you've created, you also probably see a lot of rainbows. You're very tapped the fuck in. You're deeply connected, telepathically connected. Almost like you can read each other's minds, whether you realize it or not, right? And as I do that, we've got the High Priestess, as I'm speaking about, highly intuitive, highly psychic. You are the magicians, your master manifesting generators, highly and deeply connected to source. You have a direct connection. You have a direct, yeah, it's a connection, but you have a personal connection with source herself, especially if you're the divine feminine. You definitely have that, beautiful connection between the earthly realms and the higher realms. and you're a manifesting manifester, manifesting generator. So you activate and trigger other people to their awakening. All right. And that's why devil-like energies have tried to keep this connections from not happening. All right. There's a lot of ways that that's taken place, right? But when you went in and you listen to the magic, you see the magic, you feel the magic, you know your magic, and you are the miracle. You created this clear, open channel. You've created the distortion. You've cleared the distortions. You've cleared the static. You went to the dark side. You went to the depths. All right. And you've perfectly balanced that. Everything is coming in perfectly. All right. And again, it's the 10 of Pentacles. This is generational wealth. This is everything you wanted emotionally, physically, abundant. Everything's coming in. All right. It's that divine timing. All right, and what else is peeking out down here is this Eight of Wands energy. So we've got the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. You know that you are again, that balance. You are an earth angel. You're a grid worker. You are a divine union, right? But you know who you are individually. This is not this other person completes you bullshit. This has nothing to do with this. This is an awakening journey is what this is, okay? And I should do another video on that. Number 14, significant. 10-10, significant. 2-2, significant. Again, the 8-8s, the infinity symbols are what's coming through. Okay. All right. All these here. Cards everywhere. All right. What else do we have? So you hold this temperance energy. You know who you are. You know you are not of this earth. You probably resonate with being part of the Starseed program. All right, and you could be from a completely different galaxy, right? Yeah, very grounded, stable, grounded, connected to Gaia. You work deeply with Gaia. So again, this is just another confirmation that you are a grid worker. You and your partner are grid workers. You go on vacation. Let's say you're like, hey, baby, let's go on vacation. Where do you want to go? And you end up, let's say, in Costa Rica or something, in a specific place. So that's because your higher selves are guiding you, sources guiding you that you need to do grid work in those areas, right? So you're a grid worker for sure. I mean, you're probably all of it. A seer, light worker, grid worker, light warrior, rainbow warrior, whatever, shaman. You've been it all, you've done it all, and now you're embodying all of that and bringing forth all these skills and abilities you've learned over this lifetime and many lifetimes as part of this journey forward. Again, soul tribe, soul family coming in, connections, ready, set, go. You know, this is what I see, this ready, set, go. Again, those threes, you're seeing things in threes is confirmation. 3 of Pentacles. I am going to read out of the book because I haven't done that in a while and I'm guided to. All right. My nose is running. Been doing a lot of just... Oh. Let's see what this is. Yeah, you're going to be co-creating with... You know, this also can mean co-creating again with higher consciousness, which I do every day. But this also means physical co-creation, community, teaching, learning, sharing. You're sharing, listening. There's teamwork. There's team building. All right, you're stepping into vibrations of consciousness that you're going to be able to collaborate. All right, and then we have this Ace of Pentacles. Again, this is for you specifically. This is a gift from the divine. When I see this as a seed was planted a long time ago. And Source says that it's time and it's ready. You are ready to receive this because of all of the work that you've done, all of the determination, the tenacity. This is a gift just for you. And it's a physical, tangible gift in this 3D reality, okay? All right, you planted this a long time ago. You continue to stay focused and get up and go over and over, keep dusting yourself off. This is also that significance of new beginnings, new adventures, new tasks, new ideas, all right? This is the future. All right, this 10, you're right, this is going to start you to get you to this, okay? All right? Success, manifestations, all right? Prosperity. All right. What else do we have here? Anything else here? Let's close this out here shortly, please and thank you. Maybe we'll pull a couple of this new Angels and Ancestors Oracle deck because your ancestors are always with you. Your ancestors of the light, of unconditional love and light, right? And the ones that have ascended. And your angels. and your archangels, your guardian angels have always been here. Call upon them, please. My gosh. Yes, you've been in this isolation mode, this hermit mode, right? This hermit mode. You've taken this stair, you know, what seemingly feels like, again, this is the number 9 card, this journey up the mountain and into the depths. So you went up the mountain and then you went into the depths, step by step, being guided by Source herself, by your team, your angels, your ancestors, tapping back into your soul, the seat of who you truly are, your essence. All right, you've been in this a while. If you're in my energy, I guarantee you feel like you've been in this for a long time. Maybe it feels like your entire lifetime, but since you awoke, you're like, when is it my time? When is it going to be my 1544? Source says it's now time. The world, you've completed. You're going to be traveling the world too. All right? You've completed a massive cycle. You are so deeply tapped in and connected to the divine, you don't even know how to explain that to other people around you that have not awoke. Like, just your energy speaks for itself, right? Because you're open and ready to receive. We have this, the flower of life. You're standing in this vastness of openness, right? Through this time of healing and isolation. And there's the other confirmation that what you're manifesting for some of you, which is coming in, and this is not a surprise because this energy has been coming in this entire month, that more twin soul unions, divine counterparts are coming in. The Lovers came out. So that's confirmation. That's just extra confirmation. You're seeing the 222, the 1111 energy. All right? You know it because you can feel it. And this is just your confirmation. That part of what you're manifesting is your God's person for you. Because you have a divine blueprint that you hold. You have a divine codes that need to be shared just through you, let's say, sharing your love with each other in public. You are sharing a frequency and energy and codes that are necessary to be received. In doing so, you're going to be traveling to do that. All right? Yeah, you already know this. You are so tapped in, like I said, you've been getting the downloads, the activations, the inspirations. You see all of the signs and synchronicities. Staircases are another confirmation. The climb, right? The climb. Yeah, and you're here to lead, to guide, to teach, to be a healing practitioner. All right? You know this. You can feel it. And there's your third staircase. Like, we had 3 staircases. Like I said, for me, 3s have been very significant. And the wheel, you are balanced perfectly now. And you are ready to receive this abundance in all the ways. And it's happening again fast. This fast moving energy. It's going to be getting up and go time. Like I said, go time. Because you've taken many leaps of faith. There's the flower of life. There's the source connection. Coming back to source. Jumping off the cliff and knowing that source is catching you. So we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the World. We've got the Fool. We've got the Lovers. We've got the Magician. We've got the High Priestess. I mean, how much more confirmation do you need to know that this is on its way? It's on its way. It's already in your field. Like, it's not in it's in your field. It's in your field already. All right, that's your confirmation. Okay. All right. So I'm just curious. We're just gonna pull. I don't need to pull any more because the damn sun's on the bottom of the deck. Are you fucking kidding me, Source? Gosh, you're amazing. Love it. The sun. Enjoy success and happiness. I shuffled this deck from my last reading, and I pick it up, and the sun, all right, is here. And then summer, back to joy and light. And then bees are significant. So this solar plexus, this joy, this happiness, this fruition, this abundance. I mean, this is the yes card in the tarot. This is just like your hell fucking yes. It's the source. And then maybe by summertime, if not before. A lot of you, it's going to be before. So back to joy in the light. Find the joy in the light in every day, and just know that source is always guiding you. I love it when the cards play. All right, that's your messages for today. I love when the cards play. That is your message today. I love you, and I'll see you soon. Bye.